Season's greetings, empowering angels. I wanted to share with you today a rundown of what's been happening over the last 15 months, a whistle-stop tour really of the last 15 months, but also as well a bit of a reminder of this community and what the goal and the aims are and the mission moving forward, so that you can feel part of what is really going on. I've had to stay a bit quiet about things that have been happening or that are due to happen, because I want to ground them into real tangible things, just like the game is a tangible thing, the book is a tangible thing. So I want to share with you, hopefully if the video lasts out, a little bit about the vision, so that you can know that just by you being here, this is interesting, just by you being here is a major step forward into the future, maybe more than what you realise. So hopefully I'll be able to share a little bit more about that as the video goes on. So I just wanted to share with you that for the last 15 months of the tour, I've been a cafe manager at a world peace cafe, learning how to maintain patience and to work with some amazing volunteers from around the world, who more recently I've been able to connect with what has all this meant. What it's meant is, for the past 15 months I've been managing actually it's not been 15 months, I've been volunteering and then volunteer manager for the last 15 months. So I volunteered first and then still volunteering, but basically upgraded to manager. So I've been managing international volunteers, which has meant that each person that I've met has given me insight into who they are, their country, their education system, lots of different questions that we've asked over a period of time whilst they've been here. And it's been amazing. It's been a really amazing opportunity. So after all the tiredness and the hard work of managing and learning how to manage a cafe, I've been able to really connect with some of the volunteers. We've played the game and I've got their perspective on the game. And what that's meant for the Empowering Angels is that we've expanded into about 10 to 15 countries. China, Japan, New Zealand, France, where else are we? Italy, Chile, Taiwan. There's the other countries. Ireland, we've already in Ireland anyway. Malaysia is on the map there as well. We've been able to tap into so many different countries. It's been amazing. Colombia, Italy. So it means that we are well and truly international as a community. And while some of the volunteers might not have been the ones that would work as facilitators and ambassadors, or it doesn't matter, just expanding into that country through one heart means that we are really treading into places unknown, which is just amazing. So hopefully this has given you insight a little bit into how manifestation works, but also as well having the courage to step into places unknown. And that's where this last 2 years has certainly taken me, into places unknown. I'm still grateful to Donna and for Savannah for taking those risks and taking those steps to bring this tour on the road. So that's what's been happening for the last 15 months. Now, many of you know that we've got a healthy coffee range, and so when we sit and play the game, the goal is that people will be able to have tea or coffee, and it's a healthy brand because it is quite toxic. So in terms of walking our talk and practicing what we're doing, then we've got this healthy, I've got some over there, some coffee and hot chocolate and green tea. Those are the kinds of things that we can offer people. So what's going to happen is you're going to get a bundle of the game with healthy coffee drinks or healthy beverages, and they're going to be packaged into a box. So I'm currently working on the box in terms of its design. That's going to be gifted. These are going to be gifts back to humanity. There's going to be also other little bits in there. This is my intention. There's also going to be other things in there. We've actually already got the people who will deliver the packages. They're in Leicester. They'll deliver them internationally across the world to different communities. So the goal is 210 countries will have at least an ambassador or a facilitator or somebody who's interested in helping to spread the word about empowerment tools. And this empowerment toolkit, which will be gifted to 3 billion families. That's the goal. And so you're part of those families. And it could be that once you just receive the game and the beverages, that's enough for you. But all I would ask from my heart is that you share your experience. You share your experience of playing the game. You share that game experience with other people, and that you share these tools with other people just as gifts. Now, our first goal was to reach 1,111 people. We haven't reached that in terms of people claiming the game. And it's okay, because the goal was to generate the funds to be able to gift those games. And we've tried different ways of being able to do that, and none of them have worked fully, but we've still got one, at least one, that we are still working with, and hopefully that will be released very soon, and it will achieve everything that we want to achieve in terms of having the resources, not only for the game, but for the resources that are going to be in the empowerment toolkit. So that's the goal, is that we're going to have those empowerment toolkits. And again, in an apology, but at the same time, it's all about divine timing. Our timing, whilst you may claim the game 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, and you might be thinking, gosh, where is the game? The game has had to be funded. Not only is the game to be funded, as you know, the game currently costs about £50 for the whole packaging. So for me, raising the funds, each person has contributed £10 towards postage and packaging. So the gift has to come from our essential source. And so working on that, and obviously travelling around, not having my own home, travelling around and negotiating that, food, clothing and shelter, just the basics, it's meant that I have to accelerate at that, and generate much, much more. And so, like I said, our final tool is almost ready. We have the funds, we just have to convert them. Once those are converted, which should be very, very, very soon from all the sources that we know about, then the fullness of the packages will be delivered to yourselves. And also, like I said, the goal will be to start spreading those to 210 countries around the world to impact 3 billion families. That's the mission, that's the goal, that's my reason for being. And so being here at the cafe has been an opportunity to not only meet some amazing volunteers and to be introduced to different countries, but also to continue the dream of building empowerment cafes even around the world. So there's going to be so many different opportunities. The whole purpose of playing the game, as you may know, is to remove the layers that stunt us from reaching our full potential. So if we've got the resources to really be able to help people's dreams come true, then that's what we've got. We have a toolkit that's going to help people to remove those layers. And I've just seen it, I've just played yesterday with some of the volunteers here. And it's quite interesting how our minds have become even more narrow since the last 3 years, where people are living in this box. And the intention is to really help people to expand out of that into, what is my potential? How can I reach my potential? Our goal is to help people to do that. But in order to do that, yours needs to happen as well. So for me, mine is happening. Mine is happening where the resources have come to me completely, I say out of the blue, through another humanitarian who could see what I was doing and said, you need to get this funds, which I've got. Now we're just waiting to convert those. And once they're converted, then my dream continues. It's not that it begins, it continues. Interesting. So it's really important for me to talk about this and to clear, because I've suppressed a lot with regards to the dream, because I've wanted things so quickly. I wanted everybody to have the game so quickly, but it's part of a bigger plan. It's part of a bigger plan in that we're all going to be offered the opportunity to become ambassadors. And as you will do that, it will be natural. So I will be in touch with everybody. If you can't find, if the internet goes down, if we lose all our data, how is it going to be possible for you to find me? The internet is always going to be around, but it might be in a different form. If that's the case, always look for empowering angel. Empowering angel will be the key, because that's what we all are. Empowering angel and Anthea Fenton. If you type that into any search engine, if our new system comes on board, then find me and reach out. It's not that I've disappeared because I've run away. It's because we've got a new system, and that's just how it is. This message has gone on for 10 minutes. Hopefully, within the last 10 minutes, you've listened to how our project is going to really expand and accelerate really quickly. The reason, as I said before, for the acceleration is that I've been working at this for over 50 years. So everything's in place. Our project is ready. The toolkit's ready. It's been tested. It's been trialed. It's in every career that you could possibly think of. That wherever there's a person, this toolkit is perfect for them. If you want to become an ambassador, then the way that you do that is by playing the game, which the majority, I think, in this community have. It's then telling your story, which again, the majority of you have. You need to tell your story so that you get rid of some of the layers that maybe have stopped you from reaching and blossoming and flourishing. That's all that the book process is all about, just releasing those layers. And that prepares you to be able to hold space for other people, because that's your self-healing. I'm excited about what's moving forward. I'm excited about where we're at. I could cry because I'm just so excited that it's been such a long time that this dream has been held and has been nurtured, and now it's ready to fully launch. And we're literally just, it feels like that's how close it is. We can reach it. So thank you for having faith. I know some of you may have lost faith and thought, where's my game? But it's all part of the bigger picture. You are going to be a pioneer without you even realising it. And you might think, well, I've not really done anything. By claiming that game and trusting that by claiming that game, you are a pioneer, believing in somebody else's dream. So season greetings to all of you. Thank you so much for just being in this community. Know that your back is covered. Know that you are going to live an amazing life just by reaching out, claiming a game, by having a conversation with me, by doing a video, by doing whatever. There's going to be, our world is going to change, and we're going to be pioneering that massive change for humanity, even if it's just by knowing about this project and signposting people. Thank you so much. Enjoy as much as you can this season. My goal is to have Christmas every day, have celebrations every day, because we'll have the resources to be able to do that, which is about empowering people's lives. To think 10 years ago, 20 years ago, I stood and said that I wanted to support the ending of enslavement for all people. And here we are, right on the cusp of supporting that. So if you're not having a great time this season, don't worry, because you will do, and it's going to be soon. And it will be a genuine happiness, because not only will your life change, but you'll have the abilities to change many other people's lives. So thank you so much for listening. Reach out to me and just send me a little message or whatever in the group. It'll be just really nice to start picking up the energies. But just know that that change is coming, and it's soon. Much love. Love you all. Thank you so much again. Bye-bye.